Good morning. It is Thursday, January 27th. This month is almost over. Day 4 of my Daniel fast. And y'all, I have surely fell short of the glory of God. And he is really speaking to me this morning concerning my fast about his love for me and accepting that. And like I said, I wanted this fast to be more about him restoring my joy. And I just want to experience a life of joy in every area. No matter challenges, hardships, just find joy in all of it. Yeah, this TV is loud. So he's speaking to me right now, but I just wanted to pop in really quick. I need to go journal everything that I'm hearing and feeling right now. I woke up feeling this way, running off of 2 hours of sleep. I don't look like it and I don't feel like it, which is nothing but the glory. I've pretty much been getting only 2 to 3 hours of sleep every night for the past few nights because of the baby. Like, she's just literally up all night whining. She wants milk. It's, y'all. But anyway, God is just really telling me to receive his love. Receive his love. Receive his love. He loves me so much unconditionally. I don't have to perform or do anything right to receive God's love. So I need to get rid of that spirit of perfectionism, which is rooted in fear and rejection and validation. He's been speaking to me about the orphan spirit. So this has come up again because this has come up months ago about, living like I'm an orphan. And if y'all know what an orphan is, like, they have nobody. Nobody wants them, loves them. So in my heart, I've been living that way. Whew, let me turn this TV down. But I just wanted to, y'all, God is so good. God is so amazing. So I'm just going to show y'all real quick what I'm eating for breakfast. I fell short yesterday. That's why I started the vlog like this. I ate dairy. I ate meat yesterday. I gave in when I was up 2 o'clock this morning with my daughter and ate graham crackers. So, yeah, I just breastfeeding and all this stuff. So, I fell short, but God has really let me know that, all that doesn't matter. You don't have to be perfect to be in right relationship with me because I already love you. Ugh. Receive it. So, showing y'all what I ate is what I'm eating this morning for breakfast. This is, I don't know, my camera look a little, cauliflower rice, y'all. I'm not eating no more cauliflower for a while after this. And some fried plantains and coconut oil. And when I usually eat this for breakfast, I put eggs in it, but no eggs this morning. And I was going to eat the rest of my sweet potato that's in there, but I don't even want that right now. So this is what's for breakfast this morning. So I will pop back in and talk to y'all later. Good morning. So it is Friday. What is today's date? 28th. Is this the 28th? Is it? Yeah, today is January 28th. Day 5 of the Daniel fast, and I didn't check back in yesterday because I was just wrecked yesterday. And if I can be completely honest, like, just spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and then today, I don't know, I'm feeling some type of way But, and I have to pray. I didn't even start my day with prayer. But I've been feeling like, I don't know, my body is feeling kind of weary. Like I feel sick almost. It's almost like a morning sickness type of situation, but I'm not pregnant. It's almost like a morning sickness type of situation, but I think it's more of anxiety. So there's these, I have been watching this channel on YouTube called Be in Health, and they talk about, I'm going somewhere with this. So they talk about how they pretty much talk about the root of different type of diseases, like how it has a spiritual root. So if you're dealing with diabetes, what's another one? Thyroid issues like me, I like hyperthyroid, hypothyroid, or any type of thyroid disease, any type of immune disease. He talks about the spiritual root of these things. And I thank God that I came across that channel. Because I remember I journaled that at one point, like, is there a spiritual root to these diseases? And he pretty much, that's what God called him to. So he talked about, you know, my issue is like thyroids, anemia is one of those immune type of situations. So it has made me very self-aware of certain things. And he talked about like when you feel stomach pangs, not pains, pangs. I think it's P-A-N-G-S. Like you feel this, you know how when you get nervous, you feel a ping in your stomach. Like you feel it, like they call it butterflies, I think. Something like that, butterfly feeling. I've been feeling that today and yesterday. So I got to pray about it. Ask God, like, why am I feeling this? Because it's like the root of that is some type of fear, like something is going on. And so, yeah, so yesterday I was just wrecked spiritually. How did you get back in there? Your brother gonna get me for letting you have his switch. It shouldn't be. But I've been feeling that since yesterday. So not only has God been speaking to me about things that is just wrecking me, but I'm feeling it today. So I just got to be in prayer today. I know the Holy Spirit checked me yesterday and was just like, girl, your routines, your habits, you be overwhelmed, but you're very unproductive. And hold it. Because you're trying to do things your way. And I was just wrecked. Like by the end of the night, by the time my husband got home, I was just overwhelmed. I was frustrated. But, you know, I really made my ear be keen to hearing God about why I feel that way. And I just got a lot of stuff I have to lay down at the feet of Jesus. He's really been checking me about my Martha moments. So if you're familiar with Martha and Mary, y'all know Martha, Jesus came to their house and she was just trying to get the house together, running back and forth and all this stuff. And Mary is just over there chilling sitting and talking with Jesus. And it's just like, Martha was pretty much like, you know, how is it that I'm running around trying to get stuff together for you, and Mary is over there chilling, sitting at your feet.
I died.
You died. She said, oh, I died. She playing Mario, y'all. She watch her brother and sisters too much. And pretty much Mary saw the fact that, well, how do you keep getting out of this? Mary pretty much saw Saw the fact that, like, this is Jesus is sitting in my house right now. Everything else can wait, because Jesus don't just come by our house like this all the time. So what's wrong with you? So Martha saw everything else as being more important than recognizing the fact that Jesus is sitting in her house, and you need to chill out because everything else can wait, girl. When Jesus come to visit. So pretty much that's what God been checking me about. The fact that, like, I have not been still. Like, I'm just still trying to. He's checking me on the way that I've been doing things. And I'm being very. I'm going to talk about this more. Like, everything that I got out of my fast. And I'm going to stop calling it a semi-fast, because in my mind, I knew that I just wanted to be closer to God. So whether I fully did the Daniel fast, I did the best that I could with the way that I eat and stuff like that. And he said, like, you're like, Martha, you trying to be too busy. You think you got this routine and you got everything under control, but you don't. So he was pretty much like, don't open your computer today, because I was frustrated or overwhelmed yesterday because, you know, I'm just back and forth on my computer. I got 1,000 tabs open, and then no, go put it back. Go put it up. He, you know, I got 1,000 tabs open on my computer. I got all of these things in my mind that I'm trying to do. Everything else but what I'm supposed to be working on. And then I think about this over here, so I go do this. And I go think about that over there, and I go do that. And I pretty much don't get anything done. And then, so if I'm supposed to be doing something, like, for instance, if I'm supposed to be getting my businesses back up and going, it's like, once I hear it, it's like, okay, do this. It's like, I don't seek God for what's next. I go back into my usual way of thinking when it comes to my businesses. Oh, let me present myself in a way that, you know, I think I need to be presented. Oh, I need my website. I need to do this. Like, I find every excuse and everything that I need to do before I actually do what I need to do. And that's my problem. I'm doing all of these tasks to avoid actually putting myself out there and putting my service back out there and presenting my face to the world and saying, this is what I do. And that's what I have to deal with, like, that fear of putting myself out there and saying, okay, this is what I do. Because of, like, just all my inner thoughts and stuff like that. So I try to go do a website, and then if my website never gets done, then I'd be like, okay, I'm not ready to put my business out there. And God is like, I didn't tell you to go do a website first. I said start the businesses. He didn't say start the business to get my website together. He told me to start it to be obedient and get back. He's like, this is where your wealth is at and your money is at. But you trying to be a perfectionist and get all this stuff done. That's my busyness. So he checked me and he was just like, you know, your control is your toiling in your business. Your control is toiling in your busyness. My control is being productive in your obedience. I think that's what I wrote, or something like that. Whew. So yeah, I was just wrecked last night, so that's why I didn't check. I said all that to say this. That's why I didn't check back in on day 4. I was just tired, not just mentally, but I was physically tired because I have not been getting a lot of sleep due to Miss Ava right here. Where is she at? Oh, y'all can see. She's so little. That's her head right there. Over here. But she's been up at night, so she'll sleep all day. She's been up at night just whining and crying and thinking she want to eat. And she's been trying to overeat. So I've been trying to, I'm going to sleep train her to get her back into the fact that, okay, you think you're hungry. Because, you know, what I've noticed, okay, when she was a newborn, it was just like, okay, let me not go to that because I'm about to get all out of context. But yeah, so I was wrecked and I was just tired and I was kind of just venting to my husband, not looking for his, you know, like out of self-pity or anything like that, because I think when I usually used to talk to him about how I feel, I'm overwhelmed, I'm frustrated, it was from a pitiful place. But now it's more of, you know, I'm convicted. I was convicted yesterday about the way that I've been doing things, and my control is getting me nowhere, and I want to have control, and I have to release that because I feel like I need to do this and have this and do that. And it's just these seeds that have been planted that is now built up in my mind to make me think that this is how I'm supposed to do it, because I've been doing it that way for so long. I jump from thing to thing to thing to thing to thing, and God is pretty much like, nothing can turn to gold for you or multiply if you don't have order. So that means order in every area of my life. First of all, being obedient and focusing on what he told me to do. And there's 3 things. And then I feel like with 2 of those things, there's a transition happening. So in this industry, the way that I was trying to do it is not how I'm going to be doing it now. And actually, I think I'm going to be going into another industry with these things that he's called me to. So that's like and it's like, I already knew this transition was coming, but it's like, you know, when it comes now, I'm like, oh my God, what do I need to do? I need to go get this web. So I found myself doing that too, because I feel the transition happening, which is why this fast was very important for me, because I knew a transition is about to happen in my life again, and I do not want to miss it. I just told my husband this, like last month or in November. I was like, I feel transition getting ready to happen again, and I do not want to miss it. I can't miss it. So my old way of thinking, my old habits, and the ways that I feel like I need to control things or do things has been nothing but chaos and confusion. I have no order. I'm just busy running back and forth like Martha. And I need to be like Mary and sit at his feet and listen, and then go do what I need to do. Like, Jesus is coming by. He is visiting my house right now. He's a guest. He's like a guest. And I need to tend to my guests right now. So that's where I am. So it's like, don't open your computer today. Do everything I told you to do this week that you have not gotten done yet. I actually checked one of those things off of my list yesterday. I got it done because I was like, okay, I don't want to be disobedient anymore. I don't want to toil in my busyness and I'm not making no money. Because look, that's not what God desired for me. He doesn't desire that for my life. And I didn't understand that for a long time and what that was connected to. But, you know, sometimes we be like, poverty and lack is something that causes you to work on yourself internally. You really have to check yourself at some point and be like, why am I never making enough money? Why do I never have enough? Why is it that when I get big lump sums of money, I squander it? I don't manage it. I just spend it. It doesn't multiply. This is what's been happening in my life. And I'm expecting God to work a miracle within me and in my spirit and on my mind so that I can have financial miracles and like blessings and outpour and stuff like that. But listen, my spirit has to be ready to receive that spiritually first before it actually manifests physically. Like, my spirit has to operate from a place of wealth. And wealth, I don't want it from a place of confusion. I want it from a place of order, meaning that it's kingdom and God is pouring it out in my life. And in turn, my family is blessed. I don't want it where because of what I'm doing and I think distractions and I think I need to do this over here and do that and jump from. If I keep jumping from thing to thing to thing and work on this a couple days and then leave it alone for months, try to go back to it, that's so out of order. Like, there's no consistency, which God has been working on me about that, like being consistent. I need to have order. I need to be disciplined. I need to stop seeing myself in the same way that I've always seen myself. Like, I'm so trying to be so busy doing this and that so I can portray myself to the world in a way that she got this going on, she got that going on, she got this going on, she got that going on. And that's not even the case. God is just like, girl, sit down, you know. So that's where I am today. So I'm just going to be checking in this one time today. We have prayer tonight at church, which I'm super excited about because this is a corporate fast with my church. Shout out to the ARC, A-R-C, in Smyrna, Georgia. Pastor Frankie and Minister Oshia Vega. So excited about our new church. What, Ren? You finna put this up. So, yeah. This morning for breakfast, I ate plantains. Ew, and God, I say ew, but ooh. God is also checking me on, like, I'm always trying to modify stuff. Wait. He's been checking me too on the fact that I'm always trying to modify something. So like I said, if he tells me to do something, I'll hit a Mario. That's old school Mario. If he tell me to do something or something that's presented before me, I'm always trying to find my own way of doing it. Which I almost did that with this fast. Like, okay, I'm gonna do a dang fast, fruits and vegetables, blah, blah. But because it's a corporate fast and our pastor, who is our leader, he gave us permission to modify a few things in this fast. It's the only reason why me and my husband, we're doing it. But in other things, in other areas, I'm always trying to modify things. And sometimes you just have to leave things alone. Like, you just have to leave things alone and let it be. Like, God is pretty much like, the only modification gonna be done is the way I'm modifying things. So yeah, that's just where I'm at right now. And I'm just, so today is just a day to do what I'm supposed to be doing and not focus on nothing else. Do not open my computer, because if I do, I got 1,000 tabs open, and that's not how God wants my brain to be functioning. That's not the mind of Christ, like to have 1,000 tabs open. That's not, because then nothing will be done. And he wants me to find joy in completion. He wants me to find joy in the things he's called me to do again, and get fear out of the way. He wants me to find joy in these things, because I love entrepreneurship, but I feel like I've lost my love for it. And there are just things that has happened that has caused that. And I need to get back to the first love, God, and then in turn love the other things that he has given to me and blessed me with in my hands. So that's where I'm at, y'all. So I'm gonna go get to work before the time gets away from me, because he's also been checking me about my time management, and I really have to be mindful of how I use the time that I have during the mornings to still be able to show up as a mom for this one and use my time wisely, stick to a nap time. Rennie, you're gonna put this up, because I'm not gonna keep doing this.
Super Mario 3D
How you know the song? Wait, go back.
Go back.
Wait, you better mess up Magic Game.
Go back. Go back. Go back.
Using my time properly. So with it already being 10:30, I was on Clubhouse this morning, which is from like 8 to 9:30. And now I'm doing this recording because I just needed to get day 5 out of the way. And so now I have to figure out like what, you know, really pay attention to my time today.
Open.
Stop clicking that.
Open.
So I'm out. I got to put her down for a nap by 12. Did you poop again? You did? Get your hands out of your diaper. Put her down by 12 and use 12 to at least 2 o'clock wisely. I know some of these days I'm going to take a nap. I know these days I have to learn to start to designate these days. And assign something to these days. Have them in order, because I can't work on everything every single day, which my husband checked me about that too. Ooh, God is checking me about my submission too, y'all, in my marriage, and that's a whole nother story too, because ooh, did that fall on your toe? So my husband checked me on that yesterday. Like, he literally made me
Apples.
put papers down and stuff like that and go take a shower and rest. And I did that. Because he knows too that I'm always all over the place. And that's just not how God want me to live. Go, Ren. Go put this up. Go put it up. Alright, y'all. So I'm out. That's day 5. I just wanted to show y'all really quick what I'm eating for lunch on day 5. So this is some brown rice that I made, I think, Tuesday. I don't know. I made it earlier this week just to have as like something to grab. So I got brown rice. And I sprinkled some of this. It's not getting clear. There it is. Garlic, citrus, and basil seasoning in the rice, which I'm going to sprinkle a little bit more right now. And I also just made some more sauteed mushrooms. And I just heated up the rice in this pan. I put a little bit of low sodium vegetable broth and some olive oil to give it some, because this was dry, y'all. Usually I cook my rice and everything with butter in it, but because can't have dairy, I had olive oil, so this rice was kind of dry, so I had to, you know, brighten it up a little bit. So I put some olive oil, some vegetable broth a little bit to give it some moisture. My sauteed mushrooms, I used olive oil and some broth as well, and garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, garlic salt on that. So this is what I'm about to eat for lunch. It's 12:19. I'm gonna eat with Rennie and put her down for a nap. She should be down right now, actually. But that's good. That's it. I got some kale left in here. Guess I'll eat this kale, so I don't want to waste anything. And probably an apple on the side. I got cantaloupes too, but that's it.